From sea to shining sea, we stand so tall. Voices raised for freedom where we all call. Pledges made with open hearts under the starry sky. Learning from the past, we find our way today. 9 o'clock rings, proud and aligned we stand. TFs whisper softly, bravery we understand. Rising together through trials and strife, our unity strong like a bond of life. We gather at 9, hand in hand we hold. For freedom's sake, our voices bold and bold. Through history's lessons, we find our strength. Together we rise, with hope and our length. From every corner, we come with a purpose, united in spirit and freedom's great trust. No matter the challenge, we face it as one, with open hearts and minds. Our future is one. TFs echo softly, a symbol of might. Bravery in our hearts, in unity we fight. We gather at 9, hand in hand we'll hold. For freedom's sake, our voices bold and bold. Through history's lessons, we find our strength. Together we rise, with hope as our length.
William Bull Nelson was born on September 27, 1824, in Maysville, Kentucky, into a prominent family. His father, Dr. Thomas W. Nelson, was a respected physician and legislator. William entered military life early, enrolling at Norwich University at age 13, and later joining the U.S. Navy as a midshipman in 1840. He served aboard several ships and participated in the Mexican-American War, including the siege of Veracruz and the Second Tabasco Expedition. In 1845, Nelson joined the first class of the newly established U.S. Naval Academy in Annapolis. He rose to the rank of lieutenant and served as an ordnance officer at the Washington Navy Yard by 1860. His naval career was marked by discipline, technical skill, and a reputation for being both capable and blunt. When the Civil War broke out in 1861, Nelson, a staunch Unionist, despite his Kentucky roots, was tasked with helping to keep Kentucky loyal to the Union. His efforts were instrumental in organizing pro-Union forces in the state. Secretary of the Treasury Salmon P. Chase credited Nelson with helping to prevent Kentucky from joining the Confederacy. Nelson was commissioned as a brigadier general in September 1861. He led troops in several key engagements, including the Battle of Ivy Mountain and the Battle of Shiloh, where his division played a critical role. He also participated in the Siege of Corinth and was the first Union officer to enter the town after Confederate withdrawal. Despite his military successes, Nelson was known for his abrasive personality and authoritarian leadership style. He was physically imposing, standing over 6 feet tall and weighing more than 300 pounds, and had a reputation for being harsh with subordinates. His confrontational demeanor earned him both respect and resentment among fellow officers. In 1862, Nelson commanded Union forces at the Battle of Richmond, Kentucky. The battle was a significant defeat for the Union, and Nelson was wounded in the fighting. He retreated to Louisville to regroup and plan a counteroffensive. It was in Louisville that tensions between Nelson and another Union officer, Brigadier General Jefferson C. Davis, not to be confused with the Confederate president, came to a head. Davis had been on sick leave and reported to Nelson for duty. Nelson, dissatisfied with Davis's performance and demeanor, publicly rebuked and relieved him of command. The confrontation was humiliating for Davis. Nelson reportedly insulted him in front of the other officers and civilians, even going so far as to slap him across the face and order him out of the Galt House Hotel, where Union officers were headquartered. On the morning of September 29, 1862, Davis returned to the Galt House to confront Nelson. He demanded a public apology for the earlier insult. Nelson refused and reportedly dismissed Davis with another insult. In response, Davis drew a pistol and shot Nelson in the chest at close range. Nelson staggered away mortally wounded and collapsed. He died within minutes. His final words were reportedly, quote, "Send for a clergyman. I wish to be baptized." End quote. He was 38 years old. The killing of a Union general by another Union officer was unprecedented and shocking. Davis was briefly arrested but never formally charged or tried for the murder. He returned to duty later in the war and continued his military career. The lack of legal consequences for Davis remains one of the most controversial aspects of the case. Some historians suggest that the Union Army, already strained by the war effort, was unwilling to pursue a court-martial that might further divide its leadership. Others point to political connections and the chaotic nature of wartime justice as contributing factors. William Bull Nelson was buried in his hometown of Maysville, Kentucky. His death highlighted the intense personal rivalries and lack of formal discipline that sometimes plagued the Union Army during the Civil War. It also underscored the challenges of maintaining order and accountability in a rapidly expanding and often improvised military structure. Despite his flaws, Nelson was remembered by some contemporaries as a brave and effective leader. Major General Don Carlos Buell described him as, quote, "an officer of remarkable merit," end quote, while others criticized his temper and authoritarian style. The incident at the Galt House remains a unique and sobering episode in American military history, a reminder that even among allies, personal grievances and unchecked egos can have fatal consequences. The murder of General William Bull Nelson by General Jefferson C. Davis is a stark example of an internal tension that existed within the Union Army during the Civil War. It reflects the broader struggles of a nation at war with itself, not only between North and South, but within its own ranks. Nelson's story is not one of martyrdom or villainy, but of complexity. He was a man of conviction, courage, and contradiction. His death, though tragic, offers a window into the human dimensions of military leadership and the fragile nature of authority in times of crisis. As we reflect on this episode, we are reminded that history is shaped not only by battles and policies, but by the personalities and decisions of individuals. The story of Bull Nelson is one such chapter, unsettling, instructive, and enduring.
You're never gonna make it, you're not good enough. There's a million other people with the same stuff. You really think you're different? Man, you must be kidding. Think you're gonna hit it, but you just don't get it. It's impossible, it's not probable, you're irresponsible. Too many obstacles, you gotta stop it, yo. You gotta take it slow, you can't be a pro, don't waste your time no more. Who the fuck are you to tell me what to do? I don't give a damn if you say you disapprove. I'm gonna make my move, I'm gonna make it soon. And I'll do it cause it's what I wanna fucking do. Cause all these opinions and all these positions, they come in millions, they blocking your vision. But no, you can't listen, that shit is all fiction. Cause you hold the power as long as you're dreaming.
There's no way that you make it. And maybe you can fake it, but you're never gonna make it. Aren't you just gonna take that? Make them take it all back. Don't tell me you believe that. Aren't you just gonna take that? Or will you fucking fight back? Fight back. You ain't gonna make it, you ain't never ever gonna break it. You can never beat them and they're better than you face it. Thinking that they give a damn, you're not, think a straight kid. No, they don't give a damn, you got what I'm saying? I'm not fucking playing, I'll give it to you straight, man. There's too many others and you're not that great, man. Stop what you're saying, stop what you're making. Everybody here knows that you just faking. Nah, I don't wanna hear it anymore, I don't wanna hear it anymore. All these fucking thoughts, they are not what I need anymore. I'm about to shut the motherfucking door on all you poor ass haters with your heads in the clouds, talking out loud so proud. You better shut your goddamn mouth before I do more, speak out. It's about to head south. You're never gonna make it. There's no way that you make it. And maybe you can fake it, but you're never gonna make it. Aren't you just gonna take that? Make them take it all back. Don't tell me you believe that. Aren't you just gonna take that? Or will you fucking fight back?